that is a prime example of a tree that you don't want to have your tent or anybody near within a good radius, because I'd be willing to bet that tree's already been struck by lightning once, and all it's going to take is a nice gusty windstorm or another strike of lightning to send it toppling down onto the forest. That's a widowmaker right there. Well, that was easy. Welcome back to this edition of Dirt Road Reset. My name is Chad. Thanks for joining. Well, the old Napier truck tent had its final camping trip on that last video you saw just last weekend, actually about 4 days ago. You know, I'm indifferent about it because I've been on about 150 trips with that tent in under 3 years, just under 3 years. So, I mean, for the price that you pay for the Napier truck tent, I got some good use out of it. I reached out to Napier, told them what my issues are with it. Primarily, the door no longer works on it. The zippers are completely trashed on it. But mainly, it's that zipper issue and the door not working that makes the tent completely unusable, especially in weather like this. We've got thunderstorms rolling in right now. So I went out and I bought a cheap Coleman instant tent that will fit Liam and I or somebody else whenever we go camping. And I did that because I'm trying to save up for something really nice, like a gazelle tent. I do have another truck tent coming here in the next couple of weeks from Kodiak that we're going to be testing out. I'm really looking forward to that. A completely different type of truck tent setup. I already know what the pros and cons are going to be, but I imagine we'll be adding to that list once we get it fully set up. I will say though that and you just saw it in that clip a second ago, this thing goes up so quick, 30 seconds max, and you're already up. Whereas the truck tent usually takes about 10-15 minutes to set up. Again, I love the truck tent. I have no problem taking it down and putting it up. It's convenient. The biggest advantage over the truck tent as opposed to something like this is you're off the ground. There's no critters getting inside your tent. You just feel a little bit more safe, for lack of a better term. But man, when it comes to convenience, this is hard to beat. This thing goes up super quick, and there's nothing really around here that I'm too concerned about getting in my tent. And if it gets in, I've got means to make it get out real quick. So, and inside this tent, I've got the cot, so I'm still up off the ground. I'm not worried about any temperature issues or anything. Got the Nemo 20-degree bag and the Thermarest closed cell sleeping pad underneath the Coleman Comfort Smart Cot Pad. So we should be nice and toasty. I didn't even bring the diesel heater, didn't bring the little buddy heater. This is a quick 2-day trip just to get out of the office, and man, I am living it up. I just I recently started this job where I can work remotely, and I despise sitting at home working on a computer. Why not, if I've got internet connection out here, and that takes some planning to find a spot where there's internet, when I can do the same thing from right here. It's a no-brainer, right? So got a lot of stuff I'm looking forward to showing you and bringing you along on this adventure. Thanks for joining. What do you say we test out the axe that Donovan got us, the Norden N12? Can't wait. Woo! Nice. That works good. It's raining outside, so what better thing to do than read a National Geographic magazine from May of 1932. I love this stuff. I like the ads. Yeah. Be a real driver. Driving a Ford Model A. Yep, this is the life. Wonder if you can still send that in. A Ford tri-motor aircraft, and they serve White Rock mineral water while on your flight in 1932.
Ugh. Good morning. I slept like a baby last night. That was a really, really good night's sleep. Actually got a little warm and wound up just using this as a quilt. Think it got down to like 49. I think it said 49 at one point, but it's still pretty warm when you're in a 20-degree bag and you got the closed cell foam underneath and whatnot. But I'm hungry, so let's make some breakfast. No.
I think my fishing luck has ran out, or at least temporarily, because I'm not even getting any bites here. We've been at this lake in other videos before, and it's gone down half at least since then. It used to be all the way up to the top of that ridge right there, and it's just so shallow that A, I'm afraid they're not stocking it, and B, I can't get out far enough. You're gonna have to get a John boat or a kayak or something and go out to the deep part, which is probably only 10 feet deep. So, oh well, we'll try again next time. So yesterday when I was making the fire, I realized I was completely out of char cloth. I've shown you how to do this in other videos, but let's do it again. You can do this at home. You can do it on your stove. You can do it on a campfire. We're getting ready to leave this trip, so I don't want to start a whole new fire this morning. But you can do this, yeah, at home. Let me show you how right now. First of all, you're going to get 100% cotton. You can't use any blends. You can't use a polyester cotton blend. It's got to be 100% cotton. no exceptions. I had an old undershirt that had seen better days, so I just tore some squares out of it here. And next thing you need is a metal box, such as an Altoid tin. Those work the best. I got this when I got those, I think this came with those UCO Behemoth matches. But any metal tin will work with a metal lid. And then you're going to poke a hole right on top of it there. Okay? Place your cotton inside there. Just like that. Now turn on the heat. So when we open this now, we should have char cloth. And we do. Yeah. That's a good piece right there. You want it to be a little bit malleable, like, you know, still have the characteristics of cloth. This one, yeah, that one got a little bit too toasty. That's why you put enough in there, but it'll still light. Yeah. Yeah, so it still goes. It's impossible to get out. Will not blow out. Hey guys, this was a fun trip. It was short, but I'm glad you came along, and thanks for watching up until this point. If you haven't done so already, please click the like button down below, and while you're at it, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and the bell notification. Good news for you is I don't release videos every single week like most guys do, and gals, so you're not going to be bombarded with text notifications. I'm trying to get better at putting out more frequent content, but we're getting there. So hang in there, and more to come. This has been a great trip. I can see the clouds are starting to roll in already, and it's, you know, earlier than usual, so we should probably start packing up and heading out. With that said, if you or someone you know is suffering from any sort of mental illness, anything that's racking the mind, it is time to break the stigma on this stuff, guys. So many people suffer alone and they don't get the help that they need. So go out, if you or someone you know is suffering from something like depression, anxiety, stress, bipolar, PTSD, postpartum, addiction, anything, go out, get the professional help that you deserve, but also find your dirt road to reset and breathe in the fresh air. It's helped me, and I think it'll help you. We'll see you on the next one.